A big hello to anybody watching this. My name is BarriKade, and welcome to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Now, Shadowrun the pen and paper RPG was created in 1989. It's a cyberpunk world with magic and whatnot. It was created by the Farser Corporation in 1989, as I said before, and they had the property until 2001, at which point WizKids took over. And then Catalyst Game Labs took over, and that's where the pen and paper RPG is now. It's in its 5th iteration. It's fantastic. I would recommend that everyone can go and play it. Just for the fun, the creativity. It's an awesome world to play around in. Now, all of the Shadowrun Returns games were made by Harebrained, which is an American video game studio based out of Seattle. The first game was Shadowrun Returns. The second game is Shadowrun Dragonfall. And the third, which is this one, is Shadowrun Hong Kong. Now, I prefer this game because it's actually, in terms of mechanics, the smoothest and the best. So I'll be playing this one, and possibly the Shadow of Hong Kong bonus campaign, which came out recently. And if there's any particular enjoyment for this series that anyone finds, if they want me to continue, then I'll play the other two games as well. Alright, just a little bit of... I actually think the game gives you a little bit of background story on the universe. I hope it does. And we will see how we do in the universe of Shadowrun, with mega corporations breathing down our neck and dragons flying overhead. Alright. Let's go! Start campaign. Normal? Do we want to do normal? Really? Yes, we want to do normal. As we've established, BarriKade is a terrible video game player. If we go hard, we may never survive. Alright. Black screen. Not really what I was going for there. Spend your time wisely. Spend your karma wisely. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Yes, but it's better to be skilled in many trades than a master of... I can't remember. There is an extended version of that quote. I'm sure someone else much smarter than I can will figure it out. Alright, create your character. Gender, male. Race. Now, humans are the jack of all trades. So in the pen and paper game, they actually get more luck, which is edge. And in this, they get +3 karma to spend on whatever they want. Elves are +1 to charisma. They can be very quick as well, as you've seen. They're considered a little bit of Nancy boys and pretty girls in the game. We've got dwarves, the shortest of the metahuman races, although their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. They have +1 willpower, interesting, and they can be very strong and very tough. We've got orcs, the fastest breeding race, and now only second to humans in world population. And trolls. Oh, sorry, orcs get +1 body, by the way. And trolls are the largest metahuman race by far. And they get +1 to body and strength. We're going to do an elf, because we're going to do a social kind of character. Alright, let's pick a character that we like. Wow. You look kind of cool. We'll go with you. Spend your karma. Okay. Charisma. 1, 2. We're going to pick gang, because why not? Security? Alright, well, I'll probably leave it there for now, I guess. Put all of the other stats up to 2. There we go. There we go. Jack of all trades. Master of none, I don't care. Now let's put dodge, quickness, range combat, and pistols up. Pistols are always a good way to go. I mean, pistols. Nothing really wrong with that. Oh, it could go a really bad Decker. Yeah, you know what? That sounds great. Crappy Decker. Perfect. Deckers are essentially hackers because in Shadowrun, you've got this worldwide grid like the internet, but far more interactive and far more in-depth. So riggers, or deckers in this case, are essentially people who can manipulate that to their own desire. Alright, so we're a very nerdy kind of charismatic individual. We're Markiplier, alright? Basically, we're playing as Markiplier. Okay, let's give it a shot. Alright, I guess Shadowrunner. Sure, I mean, why not? Oh, first name. Ooh. let's go with James. I mean, I like James. It's a good name. What's wrong with James? Nothing. That's right. Last name. Francis. James Francis. And the street name will, of course, be BarriKade. Yeah, that's a street name right out of Shadowrun. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's do this. A Harebrained Schemes production.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number.
Yep.
Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help.
Yeah.
Remember
No,
the
Dad.
day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told
Nope.
you that the past is just a story. That if you can just
Did you?
accept that, your past loses all power over you.
I think that's wrong. Just a suggestion.
I was wrong.
I know. I really
I'm
do.
on my way to Hong Kong now to finish something I should have faced a long time ago.
Okay.
I need you with me.
Why?
I know we're not
Oh.
blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place. But you and Duncan are the only real family I have.
Aw,
Please,
that's sweet.
if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away.
All right.
Say more when you get here. I'm begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Thank you, Raymond, for inviting me to that Black Ops showdown. What the hell? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna play this guy as a small-time crook, basically. Or maybe I'm some sort of corporate executive. Who knows? We'll see. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Oh yeah! Title drop! Okay. And black screen once more. Nothing wrong with the black screen. Raymond Black, the old man gave you a home once. Oh, sorry. This is time for narrator voice. Raymond Black, the old man gave you a home once. He took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the Barrens. Sheltered, educated, slapped sense into you both, until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off. Left it all behind. Landed behind bars for a time. Tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice. Until out of the blue, you got this cryptic message. A plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong. Right away. And, wired to your account, enough Nguyen to pay for the flight. And then some. The descent is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the Cheklakok tarmac. An hour and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Now that is a beautiful intro. I mean, narrated it would have been even better, but absolutely stunning. Oh, fantastic. And all that is so Shadowrun. Oh, suborbital transports. We have sleet storms, a squall powerful enough to rock the suborbital transport. This is a vehicle that literally breaches the atmosphere and then returns. Ah, all the security checkpoints. That's amazing. All right, here we go. Game autosaved. Oh, good. The game thinks we're going to die in the very first mission. Hong Kong, Victoria Harbor, August 2056, monsoon season. You step from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. D. All right, D. Above, smog-thick clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes direction more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas: diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years. Still as charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, James. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts alarmingly in your stomach. A liquid, bubbling sensation. Nice to see... Your stomach lurches again as another wave crashes against the pier. The taste of bile fills your mouth. Listen, if you're gonna hurl, get it over with now. We gotta find Raymond. Good to see you too. I'll find you some ginger ale or something after we figure out where he is. He's still got that same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Wu developed early. He never showed up, James. It's not like him. When was the last time you saw him? A few weeks ago, before I got his message telling us to meet him here. I've been working a lot, so I hadn't been by the house in a while. House still the same? Is Mrs. Maloney still cleaning up a trail of pipe tobacco in his wake? The orc bows his head. Mrs. Maloney's dead, James. 3 years ago. Bad ticker. He couldn't hire another housekeeper after that. He kinda creeped him out. Creeped him out? His voice sounds far away. Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study, inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. He looks up to you and shrugs, and I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell, wasn't too sure you were even alive, until Raymond managed to track down your number. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get going, Duncan. Head back to the meeting place in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gone private police. You his partner? Unfortunately, yes. Although partner's not the right word for it. Exactly. I like superior officer better. She grins. I let him carry my coffee for me, write my parking tickets, that kind of thing. The woman taps her chest with an armored finger. Carter. I figured I could use some backup. Didn't know what Raymond had got himself into, and I wasn't sure you were going to show. It's a tossed-off remark, but there's an undercurrent of resentment in it. Of course I showed up. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know. He shakes his head. Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, James. Seriously. But I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you. Know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights in a lockup flash by, wondering if you'd ever see Duncan or Raymond again, wondering if you even wanted to. And then, stepping out into the daylight, suddenly free, the fallout of some obscure corporate restructuring, a few $100 million worth of apology from your former jailers, and a decision to start a new life, to leave the past behind. All of it. Until now. I know I've been out of touch. Wu stares at you, his goggles reflecting the harbor lights. You could say that, yeah. He scans the waterfront, frowning. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you can all have a big, happy family reunion over dinner. Carter grins. And the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp coiled together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corruption. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. Keep the team alive? Why head to the... Okay, I get head to the meeting location, but keep the team alive? Alright then. What's over here? I'm gonna go that way. Now you have to click to move your characters, but you use WASD to move around the map with the camera. Right. Left click is move. I kind of want to go down here. What's... Oh. There's not a damn thing over there. Alright. So the year is 2056, and we are looking for our estranged adoptive father. Fantastic. That gate is locked. Let me come over here. And left click on this suspicious yellow symbol by the locked gate. Yes. The guard shack at the end of the pier is dark and empty. Duncan gives the gate a push, but it doesn't budge. Huh. Well, that was open earlier. Duncan frowns. Looks pretty solid. Guess we'll have to find another way to reach the plaza. Guess so. Strange that there's no one here, though, isn't it? Carter shrugs. Who knows? It's Hong Kong. Not exactly sure how things work around here. Come on, rookie. We can cut through the construction site. I hate it when you call me that. That's probably why she calls you that. Just a suggestion. Oh, look, it's locked. What's this? Well, there's a white thing over there. I saw it. Ah, okay. The gate is locked, but the nearby control panel appears accessible. Carter pulls it open with a metallic screech that pierces your skull, sending a new wave of pain down your churning stomach. She examines the control panel for a moment, then throws Wu a backward glance. Looks like there's another way off the docks on the other side of this gate. I think that I can bypass the lock. Oh, absolutely. Let me take a crack at that. Carter steps aside to let you get at the panel. Enjoy. This is a civilian area, and security is light. You bypass the door circuit with ease. The gate rattles open. The game autosaved again. Yay. See? I'm smart. Duncan, love me. Wait. Movement! More Cantonese. Too quick to catch. Wait, weren't you raised in Hong Kong? Alright, whatever, buddy. The group on the dock was fishing a package out of a speedboat when you surprised them. Now the package is at the bottom of the bay, and the speedboat is disappearing into the distance. They close on you, red-faced and yelling. The light of the harbor glints off of their weapons as they approach. The leader shouts out in Cantonese. The leader shouts something in Cantonese, but it's too fast to make out. You're rusty. It's been years since Raymond's house and the language lesson that wouldn't end. The old man never spoke anything but his native language at home. Mandarin or Cantonese, what does that mean? Wu speaks with authority. His Cantonese is as solid as ever. He never let it drop. You guys doing some late-night fishing? The smuggler smiles. Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Wu points at their weapons. You're gonna need some better bait. All you're gonna catch with that is trouble. We're gonna go with bad Cantonese. We're just passing through. Why don't you put the guns away? Their spokesman laughs. Look at his crew. Hey, you talk good Cantonese, baby. Real authentic. He keeps laughing. Actually, you just told me you're gonna crap a gun. No, I didn't. That's a lie. Wu flashes his badge. Lone Star, put the guns down. I think that's a terrible way to de-escalate the situation. The smuggler squints at Wu's badge, then smiles at his friends. Never seen a badge like that before. Either it's fake, or you're some kind of security guard. He grasps his rifle. Either way, this ends the same. I think he's done talking. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool, spending these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial guide, blah, 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 blah. Alright. So, we can left-click to move. See how the number next to the indicator point changes? That's how many action points it'll take to move you. So if we send Mr. BarriKade behind Actually, we probably want him as far away as possible, given he's the least combat capable. He's going to retreat, because he's a bit of a coward. And so we have items down on the right here. We have a Dock Wagon Trauma Kit, which essentially is a Phoenix down. A frag grenade, though I'm not sure why we have that. And one basic medkit. We also have a really terrible Fichetti Security 500, which is a pistol. Although apparently I'm good enough to take a shot at someone. No, we're not going to hit. So instead, we're going to click over here. You can also hit Y to do so. And I'm going to attempt to target one of these. And, oh, look at that. I'm just as bad. All right. Hey, we actually hit him. All right, Duncan. Show us what you got. Duncan will take cover. And he will use aimed shot, which I think gives... Yep, single target, one bullet, increases accuracy by 15%. Alright, well, don't want to waste that on him. Or... Oh, that's a 92%, we'll take that. Bang! 7 damage. What? Oh, she's a mage. Well. Mana Ball. No, that'll just hit 1. Alright. Right click will actually, not dispel. If I hit escape? Nope. I mean, they kind of did, but there has to be a better way to do that. Alright, either way, behind cover. And I guess we're gonna target the same fella. Alright, so she's actually a mage, which means she can cast spells all she wants, like this one, Power Bolt. Alright, that didn't really work in my favor, but that's okay. We're behind cover. Oh dear. Ah, you're as bad with spells as I am. Uh-oh. Hello. Ow. Rude. You used the shot. You almost killed your own friend. Alright, whatever. We can go here. And maybe hit this guy. Nope. Hey, we hit someone. I mean, that's cool, right? I guess. You there, mage. Stop. I'll take a page from the Lone Star, Book of Spells. Sorry. The Lone Star, it's a common joke in the Shadowrun universe that the Lone Star guidebook, the rule book, the very first rule is, when requesting someone stop, it's Lone Star, bang, bang, stop, bang. So, you know, hey, critical! That's the way, Sarge, get him again! Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh well. So that's 2 of them, they're nearly dead. Hey, where are you going? Oh no! We've been flanked! Her armor's broken! Okay, so those little white pips above the characters, that's how much armor they have. More... Wow, you just absolutely executed one of your own friends. Alright. Let's see. We can tag that guy, possibly. Yes! And I guess we'll put a round at him, because, yeah, why not? Hey, look at that! BarriKade, being useful. Alright, Duncan. Are any of these guys close enough to hit with a grenade? Yes. So that's a frag grenade. That'll take him out, right? Yeah. Boom. Chunky salsa. Alright. So that yellow circle, that's the radius of the spell. Or diameter, I should say. The area of effect of the spell, or weapon, in this case. And that will actually depend on how far away and blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, when you use a medkit, or a spell, medkits will heal up a certain number of points based on how high your intelligence and your biomedical skill is, or your biotech, and the rating of the medkit. The spell Heal Wound, which is what we're going to have Carter use on herself, will immediately cure the last wound that was delivered to them. And holding the cursor over one of your characters will display all the things currently affecting them. So she's wounded 12, so if she heals herself, she'll heal 12 HP, like that. Now we're going to take a blast at him. Missed. Carter is not great with combat spells. Just going to put that one out there. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Wow! Okay. Sure. Damn. They really do not like Miss Carter. You missed! Take a shot! Yeah! Alright, well, I guess nail this guy. So, here's the conundrum I face. I can take him out, but we may lose Carter. Do it! Yeah! Alright. 60% chance to hit. Get him, Carter! Hey! Do you think those guys were Triad? Not sure. I don't recognize their tattoos. I thought you didn't work in Hong Kong anymore. Either way, let's steal this stuff. Actually, you know what? I think the first fight of the series has gone on, so that's a good place to leave it. We've experienced some of the interpersonal party mechanics that are going on. We've had a quick rundown of how the game works, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly so far. The atmosphere is amazing, the music is beautiful, the combat system is a little simple, but also at the same time very fun. So I think we're going to leave it there for today. That'll be the first episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you did. Please leave a comment below if you want to give me any advice, or if you just want to tell me that these videos are absolutely awful and you wish I would stop. Either way, thank you again for watching. Take care, have a fantastic day, and be good to one another. BarriKade.